Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big Blackpool welcome to McIntyre.
Welcome. How wonderful. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Comedy Roadshow. Oh, yes. Right here in my favourite seaside of them all, it's Blackpool! I've enjoyed Blackpool today. I've enjoyed the sights. I walked down the promenade. Is that right? Yes. A little bit of a breeze off the sea. Am I right? I read things like pleasure beach, fun land, happy days. Pleasure, fun and happy, not emotions I saw reflected on any of the faces of the people holidaying here. I quite like the look. I'm going to move in and join you. I'm going to get a tattoo and a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. A buggy, smoking, fish and chips in one hand. Tupperware full of 2p's. I might win more 2p's. Who wants to win 2p? I find 2p's in my house. It's an inconvenience. I don't know. We won, darling. We won. 56p. Let's go to Blackpool and we can double our money in Tupperware. Tupperware is for day 2 with couscous. It's not for 2p's. I was watching Lorraine Kelly this morning. They were like, you got to get that bikini body for your summer holidays. I was thinking, not in Blackpool, you don't. No, eat your chips, otherwise you won't fit into your extra-large fleece. I've never seen so much fleece in my entire life. I saw a woman sleeping on a bench. She was out in the sea, looking at the sea, in blankets. You having fun? What did you say? What a pleasure it is for me to introduce, I believe, we've got some of the Blackpool football team here. Stand up if you play for Blackpool. There he is, come on! Side out! Very good. That's very good. This is becoming far too much a celebration of football, so let's bring it down a notch and welcome Emil Heskey here in the second row. Emil don't boo! Look, it wasn't the greatest summer, let's be honest. I've never seen, personally, I've never seen a game quite as bad as the England-Germany game. Whilst watching it, it reminded me of when you play FIFA PlayStation and you don't yet know the controls. That's how shit, you know, when you're like, what is it, triangle or square? Oh, which one is it? You get the ball and just dribble off the side. Oh no, that's run faster. Why is he running faster? One-on-one with the keeper and then pass off the side. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Nowhere near the ball, slide tackle. The Germany game was very disappointing. I knew that we were going to lose on the national anthems, to be honest. I knew that you can't beat the Germans. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then you go to the England team. God save our reign. Just Queen, long live our no. The Queen, Stephen Jarrett. God save the Queen. Send the victorious. Happy England. Rooney didn't even know the words. I won't talk about it anymore, because it was a very good minute. We had a very good minute, didn't we? The first minute of the World Cup campaign was amazing. In fact, you were amazing. You passed in Stevie G. Come on! Then an American person kicked the ball slowly towards our goal. was a moment when Robert Greene knew that 2 billion people knew that he had seriously messed up. And he had to turn and face them. Sorry. But well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmy Heskey here joining us tonight. Fantastic. Well done. Let's focus on Blackpool. Let's focus on Blackpool. Well done, well done. It's quite funny, actually, because they told me that you'd be in the 4th row, and you're actually at the 5th row. And I looked at the 4th row, and that you don't, if you don't mind, look like footballers. I said, and we've got the Blackpool here. Oh, my God, look at this. They won't last long in the Premier League. Now, of course, one of my favourite people in football, one of the most charismatic, wonderful personalities who is on the threshold of mega stardom, Ian Holloway, ladies and gentlemen, your manager. Come on! Take a bow, take a bow! Go on, my son! He got you there. He got you there. I don't mind a bit of a claim. I've got to be honest with you, I don't like this floppy-haired comedian. I think he's gay. I don't trust him one bit. Men don't skip. I'm here for the wife. I'm here for my wife. He's looking at me going, that's pretty much the size of it, my friend, yeah. I love the interview at Sky Sports. Normally managers are quite to the point. They're just like, you know, yeah, we loads done well, you know, and we're just going to take it one game at a time, and, you know, we look forward to the next season. Not Ian Holloway, no. 45-minute interview with Sky Sports. I can't believe we finally got there. We've done it, we've pulled together, because these are real people. These are real people, and now we'll go. We'll take on the Premier League. And we'll get new grass. That's what you say. Yeah, that's the focus. Don't even call it a pitch. We'll get grass. I've seen grass in the West Country. We'll bring it up here to the seaside. We'll grow it here especially. It'll be fantastic. And they'll stay real, my players. They won't become millionaires. You should have seen your players walking behind you. Yes, we will. Thank you very much. That's the whole reason we won the game. In fact, there are so many repeats of this show. We're going to record another bit for when it's repeated next year. So, the Blackpool team are here. Bad luck. Hey, come on. Come on. There's plenty of jobs out there, Ian. It's not all about football. Although somebody couldn't make it. I invited Colin Fry, the medium that's working on the pier. He talks to the dead, for those of you who want to know what he does. Audiences come to see him, and then dead people who are with him, they communicate through him, because he's a spiritual medium. But what they don't do is tell their full name to the medium. You would think if you're dead and you can communicate with the living, you'd have a little bit more to say. They prefer to play a sort of spiritual charades game, where they just supply Colin with a letter. They just give him one letter, and then he has to, I'm getting a C. Rather than saying, I'm getting a Charlie Baker, he needs to talk to his wife Margaret, who's in the 2nd row. It was murder. He said it was murder. None of that. He just gets letters. Behind him are a series of ghosts who just run up to him and go, D. F. OK, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my first guest, and I'm so pleased to be starting off tonight's show with him. Please welcome the wonderful Mr. Terry Alderton, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Alderton here!
Good evening! Lovely to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been on your seafront in the arcades. I spent £60,000 to win 30,000 tickets. I took it to the kiosk to give it the man to give me the prize, and he gave me a balloon. I mean, I want more than a balloon, my friend.
What is he doing?
Talking about tickets and £60,000?
I know. The people sitting in the audience
Haven't got a clue what's going on at this point.
No. Some people are completely lost.
Some people won't understand what the hell is going on at this point.
You can't entertain all the people all the time.
Only some of the people, some of the time.
That's what Mother said.
Mother was right.
Mother is always right.
Yes. So, Blackpool, you see. Oh.
Thank you. They like us.
Before we start the show tonight, I must tell you lovely people of Blackpool that you're in safe hands tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, you're in the safest hands in the whole wide world. Give me back my kids!
Kenny Baker's here.
Yes.
R2D2.
It's been a long time, old man.
Yes. Kenny Baker.
You know we're talking about him.
He knows we're talking about him.
He must be shitting himself at this point.
Do you know where he sits?
Of course we do.
Look at him quickly. He's been in Star Wars.
He's seen many monsters.
But he hasn't seen our monster.
During the rest of the show.
Or by the end.
You must do the monster.
Yes, he must.
Just get on with the show. No! I went to Melbourne, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, and why I was there, I went to the Grand Prix. I'd never been there before. I don't know if anyone has been to the Grand Prix. It was very exciting, you know, being there for the first time at the Grand Prix. And this lady standing next to me went, "Can you stop doing that, please?" I saw this other guy while I was there as well. There's an Australian. He was he was a bit of a geezer, what we would call a geezer in this country. You know, he was quite feral. He was like, you know, this feral kind of Australian. "You, mate, how are you? Fisher friends, mate. Fisher friends, man. You know, kind of what I would call the Cockney of Australia. You have Cockneys come up here, I imagine, on stag do's and that kind of thing. You can always tell the Cockney, they can't stand still when they talk, can they? They say things twice, sometimes four times. I actually reckon Cockneys would be brilliant at body popping competitions, right? They'd never enter them, they'd just be there in the nightclub passing a mate a pint of beer. They'd be going, "Oi, Tony, do you fancy? Hold on, someone's staring at you. Where is he? He's over there. I don't want to go up, Big Ben!
Don't forget the monster.
Kenny Baker's waiting for it.
You can't wait.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say to you, of course, through school, it was a hard time for me, and this is why I made lots of noises and stuff. It made it a lot easier for me because I couldn't read and write too good, you see. And people can be quite nasty about that thing in the old days of school, can't they? You get people going, "Here he comes, Mr. Thicko, can't read and write," because teachers can be quite nasty. But I got my own back. You know when teachers used to go, "It's your own time you're wasting," I used to go, "You're 61, I'm 14. Now, Boxing Day's not like Christmas Day, though, is it? I got my mum to play a war game the other day with me on the PlayStation. I don't know if anyone has played Modern Warfare 2, but getting a 63-year-old lady to play that game is quite funny. My mum, for 15 minutes, just going... Eventually, I said, "Come and sit down and use the controller." Of course I know what his favourite toy is!
Time is up.
Michael McIntyre must come back now.
Yes. You know what you must do.
Kenny's waiting for it.
Yes. He's seen many things.
Yes, Kenny has seen many things.
Wookiees, that kind of thing.
Yes, he has.
Gamma ring guards.
Gamma ring guards.
Yes. But he hasn't seen our monster.
You must be subtle in the way that you do it.
But you must do it.
Do it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I go tonight, it's been wonderful to be here.